Stock and open with the weekend video clip, and it's Saturday the 21st of May. Following with Bitcoin as usual, pretty confused situation at the moment. We've got this fairly impulsive move up here, which is encouraging. I mean, in fact, we've got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fair enough. But then since we've just gone sideways, I mean, it could be we've got an A, B, C. This could be again an impulsive move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharp ABC decline though, and then nothing really to talk about here, which as the market sort of drifts, well, it doesn't really close, but a bit of uncertainty creeping in over the weekend, as it were. I mean, these trend lines could be important. As I said on the Wednesday, I think we could be seeing some sharp action next week, especially on Monday and Tuesday perhaps, in the equity markets. That may well help gold and silver, but whether it's going to help crypto, I'm not too sure at the moment. It doesn't seem to be really reacting as I might expect, but there could be still in the downtrend. My target was 20,000. Seen a big, very solid bounce around 25,000. So this is encouraging, but we haven't got the confirmation of really. We have to an extent with this ABC here, but this bit here is all a bit dithery and uncertain. So I'll have a look at Ethereum. A very similar pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but the 4 overlaps to 5, so the 1, which shouldn't happen. A, B, C, which just doesn't make 61.8%, but closer to where between 50% and 61.8%. 1, 2, we could probably just about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 5 there, then sharp decline, and again, nothing happening. So it's exactly the same situation, rather uncertain right now. This is a fairly good spike. This looks pretty corrective, so there are positives, but we haven't got the confirmation at the moment. And say next week could be a fairly important week, I think, as far as markets are concerned. All right, well, gold has saw a low around 1785, 5 goes up nice and clear. Corrective, well, quite a sharp corrective move, but I guess an A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. 4, possible 5. Again, a bit dithery, but it's looking fairly good for continued upside. This could be 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. Again, we need confirmation. Wasn't too happy yesterday, but that's I think a fair interpretation at the moment. I'm currently long of gold and silver, as I mentioned before. Silver very similar. 5 goes up. ABC down to 38.2%. That has actually made a new low. So haven't got a 5 there, but it looks very impulsive. Fell back a bit yesterday, but it actually keep falling, and gold will keep rallying, and the pattern is pretty clear. So again, I'm remaining long here, and I think it's more likely to go up than down next week and continue that trend. Right, FTSE had this 5th wave failure up here, big ABC. I think it's the start of a bigger move. This would be an A wave. This could be a B wave, and complete B wave. We then fell away quite sharply again, and that looked really impulsive. But then we bounced up again here. When you get options expiry, the mechanics are that if people are short with options and they want to stay short, they've got to then buy more options, which means they've got to essentially buy the option in the market. The people who sell the option market makers. Sell futures to hedge their positions, so you can get this effect where, as expiry occurs, you can get momentum building as people buy options, markets fall further, and it can sort of continue, which is what happened in '87, I guess, and a few instances since, less memorable as far as I'm concerned. As '87 was on the first month I was trading, so October '87 was, I think I've been trading about 3 or 4 months, so it was a fairly early days for me. But we could actually an A, B, and then this could be a C wave in fact. But I still think we're going to peak. I mean, I think the pattern is negative, but just we could see an A, B, C, and then a fallback. So it may be that Monday won't be so bad. I think other markets may have a slightly different story to tell. Look at the DAX next. Very similar on the DAX. In fact, we had the big A wave, A, B, C. Quite a sharp pullback, which could be a complete B, A, B, C. But this leaves the door open for a continued rally next week. But also we've got a possible 1 and 2, so we could be getting a 3 down. So It's all a little bit uncertain right now looking at these charts. It seems a lot clearer a day or two ago, I think. But had to wait and see. I'll look at a bit more detail, actually, it might be useful. We've got 5 waves down there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 waves there, just should be a correction. Quite a big bounce, 78.6%. Down again, then up again. I mean, this is just going to go down, in fact. Whether, well, we'll have to see how it goes, but yeah, this is a pretty clear move. This looks pretty complete, really, and then the nature of the move has changed. You can see this is quite jagged in the correction. This is quite direct, impulsive move. This is also quite direct, in fact. So it's just zigzagging backwards and forwards, really. But I was just going to go down at this point. Well, once it opens again on Monday. Dow's a bit clearer. Had a 5th wave failure here again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4 and 5. That's 1, ABC 2, nice and clear. 1 of 3, 2 of 3. This is 3 of 3 starting up. 1, 2, and 3 of 3 of 3 here. So it's one reason why I think we could see something quite sharp happening on Monday. Any move below the low here at 306.50, 306.30, sorry, would be a big warning sign, I think. If we get back above 31600, that would alleviate some of the pressure, I think. But let's have to see how it goes. But the pattern here is quite negative on the Dow, suggesting this is a serious pullback. I was actually leading the way here with a peak actually at the end of last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one wave. A irregular B, making new lows, but a clear ABC pattern. C to 8.2, pretty close to the fib, 6.8% fib here. And this is a very impulsive move down. I would say it's a 1 and 2. So again, a 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3 now upon us, with some acceleration due. I mean, the American markets are a lot clearer, suggesting we are going to see something quite unpleasant tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow, on Monday. Well, we'll see how it happens, but that's what I suggest. So I guess, just in summary, the equities look like they're going to have a pretty bad week next week. I'd expect gold and silver to do well under that, and the cryptos are less certain. They're giving quite mixed signals right now, so have to see what happens. I think probably the move might be quite important. I mean, obviously, in the past, I believe gold and silver have done quite well when equity markets have crashed, but crypto, of course, wasn't around. Last time we saw a sharp fall. But this may be the first test of that kind of situation. It may be seen as an alternative place to store wealth, but it may not be. I guess there's uncertainty really. It was all for today. If that's useful, back to the report on Tuesday. I may want to update tomorrow if something particularly dramatic happens. Not tomorrow, Christ. On Monday if something particularly dramatic happens. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.